Hello and welcome back to the last video of our independence section. Now we've dealt with the single stroke in your legs, which materialized as walking. We've spoken about the double stroke in your legs, which turned into some kind of Latin American groove if you alter the double stroke accordingly. Now, of course, the paradiddle. We can't miss the paradiddle, can we? And the paradiddle essentially is a very helpful movement, because what it will do really, it'll get you to the edge of coordination, because the edge of coordination really is when you play something that makes absolutely no sense. And to play the paradiddle in your legs makes absolutely no sense. And it is the queen of independence. If you can play a paradiddle in your legs and anything you like in the upstairs area, you are basically coordinated. That's the purpose. But it's always a little exercise to get there. Now, the paradiddle in your legs in eighth, of course, is this. Now, when you start out, you will realize this is very, very awkward. And when I teach, something I do sometimes, I realize my students approach this from various. They usually sit there and think this is actually not possible. Well, of course it is possible. And what you do is very simple. You look at the piece of paper in front of you and you analyze. It's a very analytical thing. What happens when I play a paradiddle and what my hands, how, why? That's the thought process that you have to put into. That requires practice. It requires a bit of time. And you will not wake up at 4 o'clock and go on your drum kit, play a paradiddle in your legs and think it's easy. No. But it is a perfect instrument to use that in order to achieve coordination. Let's look at it. We can talk about it all day, can't we? Okay, here's the paradiddle in your legs. Very awkward because it's a two-directional motion. Okay, we need to get comfortable with this. Your posture needs to be right. Please don't forget, no shaking, no leaning, no shoulders up, none of that. Just sit. Just sit. And whilst you do the paradiddle, you're not even expected to talk whilst you do it. Okay. Let's look at the single stroke. Same effect. Your right hand follows every single leg. And the left hand only fills the gaps. Entirely different story with the double stroke. May I just add at this point, please do not try and start that all together. Go for the paradiddle first, just get going, and you will find that, you do all kinds of things. That was one of them. Just get the movement going, Control yourself. And you will probably find that this is where it stops you. You want to. That's what happens all the time with drummers. It happens to the best of us because it's not easy. Okay, so take it easy, relax, don't play fast, play within acceptable boundaries. There we go. Let's look at it. Here we go. Have a look at your hands. Where do they meet? Okay, try and get some accents in. Start nice and easy. Double stroke. Paradiddle. Okay, 4 paradiddles. The thing is, it's absolutely obvious that this is nothing that you will ever play in a professional situation. It is obvious that nobody will ever pay you for going to a studio or on a stage and play that. But I tell you what is really important. what is really important is the most obvious. The most obvious is that if you can do that in the privacy of your practice room, you can do the most amazing things when it comes to accepting a professional job. This will equip you for all the styles there are. This will equip you to control your legs as well as you control your hands eventually. And this will, most important, it will equip you for double pedal. But what it will actually do is, it will, and bear with me on this, it will open up your mind. If you go for walking, double stroke and paradiddle in your legs, and if you eventually reach a point where your hands are totally independent and you just do what you want, then you have achieved the beginning of something very, very special. Now, this is going to be the end of the very first volume. We've done technique, we've done rhythm, and we've done independence. I'm going to use this opportunity to thank tremendously my sound engineer, my cameraman Neil, the parlor in Glendon. Most amazing guy, most amazing studio. Go there. You will not regret it, and I assure you I've seen a few studios in my life. It's been a great pleasure. There will be more volumes with a bigger drum kit, more stuff to talk about, style, solo drumming, double pedal, odd meters. Oh, life as a drummer never ends. When you stop learning, you start dying. Remember that. It's been a great pleasure. Thank you so very, very much. Enjoy. I'll see you again. God bless you. Cheers. Go practice. Bye.